Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another edition of What's in the Lunchbox. So if you recall, last week we had shoes in the lunchbox. Now, I highly doubt that, Converse, Adidas, Nike, Hoka, Brooks, all of those, Burks, all of those existed in Bible times. I don't think so. I don't think these specific tennis shoes are going to be found in the Bible. But there are several instances of shoes in the Bible, even going all the way back to the Old Testament.
The very, very beginning. Not the very, very beginning. I don't think Adam and Eve weren't wearing shoes in the beginning.
They weren't wearing anything.
True. Until after the fall when they had to protect their feet.
Yeah.
But we do see shoes mentioned with Moses.
Yeah, so we have in the Bible Moses in the wilderness, obviously a leader of God's people, all of a sudden come upon a burning bush. But yet this bush is not burning up. It's just
on fire.
It's just on fire.
But it's not burning.
So what is this bush? This bush is God. God comes to Moses to talk to him in the wilderness. And as Moses approaches, the voice from the bush from heaven speaks and says, "Remove your shoes because you are standing on holy ground."
Yeah, so today we were told that Vicky has shoes in her garage, which means she probably takes them off before she enters her house. Why? Why do people take off shoes before they enter a different place? Well, it could be something as simple as they don't want to track the dirt in. Maybe it's your grass cutting shoes and you don't want to drag in the grass clippings. Maybe it's just all the stuff that you might have walked through the day. Maybe with all the rain we've had, there's been mud and suits, and you don't want that in your house. It's also, for a lot of cultures, a sign of respect. It's a way to signify that the place where you are is different than the place where you have become, where you came from. And that's what God is telling Moses. The place where you are standing is holy ground. This is different than any other place that you have been, and so you take off your shoes as a sign of respect.
I mean, we see later in the Bible another instance of respect because the disciples say that they're not even worthy to untie the shoes or the sandals that Jesus was wearing. So shoes in the Bible obviously have a very respectful meaning. Not necessarily like us today where we're like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't be caught dead without shoes because my feet would ache and gross and nasty. It's just more or less the respect of, like Jamie said, where it's a different place than
where you came from.
So. All right. With that being said,
What's in the lunchbox?
All right, next week is a mobility scooter. I bet Jesus rode around on one of these. This should be easy.
I could see maybe like the disciples whipping from town to town on that to make their journey a little bit quicker.
Moses' journey probably would have been way quicker.
Yeah.
Not 40 years on one of these babies.
As
long as he could charge it up occasionally. Okay. All right, well, join us next week.
Clearly we have our work cut out for us as we try to get mobility scooter tied to the Bible, but
we'll do it. Don't worry.
It failed, so Holy Spirit, take this one. See you next time on
Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.